Romanians representing Russia, Victoria Sinitsina Nikita Katsalapov.
They are the reigning world silver medalists, Victoria Sinitsina and Nikita Katsalapov. They had a personal best in the rhythm dance, the second highest score of the season. The leaders, obviously.
Victoria and Nikita showing the softer side of their skating in this program. I think their strength has been their crispness, working on their fluidity, their poses, the gentle touches, and the relationship between the two of them.
Victoria and Nikita have this upward trajectory. I mean, last season was their best to date. They had 2 Grand Prix silvers, a silver in the final, and a silver at Worlds, first Worlds podium for both of them. And already this season, they do have that gold already on the Grand Prix. So they're moving in the right direction.
Beautiful performance from Victoria and Nikita.
Charlie, you talked earlier about Grand Prix China and the fact that Chalk and Bates beat them in the free. What did you think of this compared to how they performed it in China?
Much cleaner. In China in particular, it seemed there was some discomfort on a lot of their lifts. And here, I was looking for that. Seemed much more sure of themselves. The movements in the lifts themselves were sharper. The exits were cleaner. They go for very difficult lifts. And so there's a fine line there if it starts to feel like you can feel the difficulty or see the difficulty into or out of the positions. The grade of execution won't be quite as high, and I still think that's something that they need to pay attention to, especially if they want to be able to unseat the French team as world champions. The French, so effortless into and out of. I mean, effortless almost doesn't do it justice.
I mean, it's only a week apart. Maybe some of this is getting this crowd support. They talked about that after the rhythm dance, that they really felt it and felt like it was so much fun to compete in front of the home crowd.
Absolutely. I think they're a team that when they feel comfortable, it shows in their skating so much more. They don't quite have the time together yet. They're incredibly talented, very beautiful skaters, but they're just relatively new still as a team. And so if they're not comfortable, you can see it a little bit easier perhaps than some teams. But this lift in particular, I think, just the tiniest bit of awkwardness getting into it, and it can feel a little bit heavy coming down. That's a good angle because he doesn't have any real way of supporting her weight on the way down. She has to catch herself and make it look graceful, and she does a wonderful job of that. I think big picture, this program, I feel like it doesn't go anywhere. It does show off a lot of the nice qualities of their skating, but there's no trajectory of the program. It's just soft all the way through, and far from losing interest, I wouldn't say that I'm losing interest, but I just feel like I want to see nuance and shifting just in the tempo, and 4 minutes is a long time to sort of maintain that slow speed.
In addition to everything else, they are the 2019 Russian national champions, and you don't take that lightly, being the top dance team in Russia.
No, absolutely not.
126.06, a season's best. .212, and that is the second highest total score of the season. Again, second just to Papadakis and Scissor.